right, so this is the data that we want to insert, and that data is obtained from this part. So we'll have everything here that we want to ensure that is being inserted to our table. And then we've already prepared the statement, so we don't now worry about SQL injection. We have already sorted that one. So we also need to cast everything into an array, then we can save it. So here, this is the JSON M-PESA response. So I'm going to let me make this on a function so that it becomes easier for us now to insert this data. And so call this one is function insert response. Like that, and then this function we'll probably need this on the inside also for now, so that we can do our connection. And then we need to pass the array that will pass here. We also need to pass it inside here. So what we are passing is our on confirmation, we are passing our JSON response. So go to config, paste it there, and also paste it there. So we'll have these ones, but I also like to ensure that this one is on a try block. This time we won't, M-PESA won't tell us any errors, so we need to ensure that we are the ones who are catching the errors and giving the errors that we ourselves understand. So I want a video, and that's the error. So I'd like to log the error on my server. So say off open, and what we want to open is error.txt, and the mode that we want is to append. So we want to read all the errors that are going to appear. And then we're going to have fwrite, and should have our handle here. Should have our handle here called errlog is equals to f open, so we can use our errlog there. And what we want to write is our error. I want to write the message. That is the message that we want to write. And then we need to close our errlog like that. So because this is basically a response between us and M-PESA, what we want to do is to ensure that if we have any error, we log it. At the same time, we also want to log the response, because a client may have paid indeed, but we don't have anywhere to show. So maybe an insert statement failed, but the transaction was successful. So how do we also handle that? So we need also to log the transaction. So we'll come here and also log like failed transaction. So when we'll come to be fixing this one, we'll also need to write just say failed transaction. Transaction.txt, and also the mode is append. The error might occur severally, either due to MySQL timeout or anything else. So we need to ensure that we handle all scenarios that may occur, and we can only handle it by doing this. And then from here we need to do JSON encode. We had here decoded it. It's on confirmation. We had decoded, so that we might not have many problems. Let us just encode it. So we have JSON encode, and we want to encode that as we also write it. So let's also close that. Slug failed transaction. So to this far, I believe it will work, and if it doesn't, we'll be able to also understand what the error was. So I'll go ahead, pre-fill these ones with my server, MySQL server credentials, and then we'll meet after I've already done that and uploaded it on my server. So okay, so now we pick from where we left. We have already created, we already have this code on our GitHub. So all we need to do was to pre-fill this one with your test credentials, and you'll obtain this one from the developers portal here. So you'll go there and you'll get yours when you're already created your developer account. So this time, what we want to do is to ensure that whatever we are doing here, or whatever response that we get to our confirmation URL, we are able to save it. And that's what we were doing in a short while. We were actually trying to save this one. So we want to see whether it's possible that we save that data, and this is what we are going to do. We want to see whether this data will come here, and because everything is set, we just need to call this function, and of course require it from our confirmation. So what I'll do is I'll come here and I'll require, I will require the config .php. Then immediately after we call this, I'll have to call that function with that data, and then we'll have to simulate this transaction. Now I had already made a transaction of 300 shillings, so this time I'll increment to 400. Set its invoice number 4. All we want is to see whether we'll log this data on our confirmation. We'll log it, and also see whether we will able to save that data on our database. So I'm going to make that request. So I'll go back. This is unfortunately my server has failed, so I'm using the server that I host on my office. So this is the directory. All we need to do is to click on simulate, and we get a response. So we'll be hoping that this will be populated in a short while. All I need to do now is to go confirm that we have a response here. We don't. Let's give it some time, see whether it will work. Successful. So we didn't get any So I'll also remove this one from here. Let me bring it at the end. I'd like to know if there's any error, so we'll be logging all our errors from this end. So so simulate, everything is okay. Let's change this now to 500, then to test 05. So everything is okay. I want to see the response, that is on simulation, and on confirmation we want to use this to save it on our this, and then here. So what maybe I've not done is reload our file, and nothing really happened. So let's run again, see whether we'll have the same or we won't have anything. Let me see. So we need to click on simulate. Everything has been accepted. So what I'm expecting is we'll have our simulate, our confirmation create this file,